Good evening, and welcome to tonight's extended news update. We're bringing you the latest reports from Pattaya and Chonburi. 4 shocking incidents have recently made headlines. A brutal late-night street attack that left a young man fighting for his life. A disturbing case of public indecency at a fried chicken stall. A miraculous survival story from a severe car crash. And finally, the assault of a French tourist in South Pattaya. Stay with us as we look into these stories in detail. We begin with the violent assault in South Pattaya. In the early hours of September 22nd, just after midnight, police received an urgent call about a serious street attack behind the Tukkam Mall. When officers and rescue teams arrived, they discovered a young man, 20-year-old Anocha Trung Sunyadi from Surin province, lying unconscious on the roadside. The victim's condition was critical. Blood was streaming from his mouth, nose, and head, evidence of repeated strikes. Rescue workers administered first aid, working quickly to stabilize him before rushing him to Pattaya City Hospital. Doctors later confirmed that Anocha remained in critical condition, with the possibility of brain damage. Investigators believed the attack stemmed from an argument earlier in the evening. Anocha had reportedly exchanged words with another young man on South Pattaya Road. Hoping to avoid further confrontation, he drove his motorcycle into a smaller alley behind Tukkam. Unfortunately, the suspect followed. What happened next was caught on Anocha's mobile phone. As he began recording the altercation, the suspect became enraged. Witnesses reported that he punched Anocha in the face, knocking him to the ground before repeatedly kicking him until he lost consciousness. The violence shocked those nearby, and the video evidence, now in police hands, paints a grim picture of the attack. The suspect fled the scene on a motorcycle marked with a noodle stall sticker, believed to link him to a local motorcycle taxi group. Police have launched a manhunt and are confident of making an arrest soon. Local residents expressed fear and anger after the incident, urging authorities to increase nighttime patrols in Pattaya's busiest areas. The case has once again raised questions about public safety in the city. We now move to Chonburi, where another shocking case has unsettled the community. On the afternoon of September 21st, a young fried chicken vendor experienced a frightening and humiliating encounter. The woman, known as Miss Nan for privacy, was working at her stall along the road between Rongpo and Khao Mai Khao. Around 5 o'clock, a man arrived on a pink Honda Scoopy motorbike. He wore casual clothing, shorts, a tank top, a face mask, and glasses. At first, he appeared to be a normal customer, ordering 20 baht worth of fried chicken. But what followed shocked the vendor. As she prepared his order, she noticed that the man had deliberately cut a hole in the crotch of his shorts and was exposing himself. While sitting on his motorbike, he spread his legs and made obscene gestures. Despite being horrified, Miss Nan forced herself to stay calm. She finished the order, handed him the chicken, and hoped he would leave. Instead, he continued to display himself and make indecent gestures before finally riding away. Other vendors nearby witnessed the incident and recorded video footage, which was later shared with police. In her statement, Miss Nan expressed fear that the man could target other women in the future. She urged authorities to act quickly. Police have now opened an investigation and are reviewing the footage to identify the suspect. The case has sparked outrage, with many residents demanding stronger protections for street vendors, especially women who work alone for long hours. Our third story tonight is one of miraculous survival. In Hue Ai, Chonburi, 2 men escaped certain death after a dramatic car crash on the night of September 21st. At around 10 p.m., a white Honda Civic lost control on Soi Chaya Pruk 2. The car collided with a high-voltage power pole and flipped upside down, landing with its wheels in the air. When rescue workers and police arrived, they expected the worst. The car was destroyed, with its roof crushed and glass shattered. But to everyone's astonishment, both the driver, 43-year-old Mr. Tawachai Chayanendej, and his male passenger were pulled from the wreckage without a single scratch. Mr. Tawachai later told reporters that he was unfamiliar with the road. As he approached a sharp curve, he lost control, causing the car to veer off and flip over. Yet both men walked away unharmed. How did they survive such a violent crash? According to them, it was thanks to the protection of Luang Pu Tuad amulets they were wearing. Luang Pu Tuad is a highly revered monk in Thailand, and his amulets are believed to protect wearers from danger and death. Both men firmly believe the amulet saved their lives. Police documented the accident and are reviewing CCTV footage to complete their investigation. For the survivors, however, the night will be remembered as nothing short of a miracle. Our final story takes us back to South Pattaya, where a foreign tourist was severely injured in an assault. At around 4:40 in the morning on September 21st, rescue volunteers responded to a call opposite the VC Hotel in South Pattaya, near an Arabic restaurant. There they found a 55-year-old French tourist identified as Nikolai, semi-conscious on the road. He had suffered serious injuries to his head and face, bleeding heavily. Witnesses reported that the incident began when the tourist tried to cross the street outside a pedestrian crossing. A driver, believed to be working for a ride-hailing app, honked his horn at the tourist. Upset, the tourist struck the vehicle with his hand. The driver attempted to leave, but when the tourist hit the car again, he stopped, got out, and punched the man in the face. The tourist fell backward, hitting his head on the ground and losing consciousness. The driver fled the scene, but motorcycle taxi drivers nearby managed to capture an image of the car's license plate. Police are now reviewing CCTV footage and waiting for the tourist to recover so they can take his statement. And that concludes tonight's extended news update. From brutal assaults and disturbing indecency to miraculous survival, these stories remind us of the unpredictable events that can unfold in our communities. Thank you for watching and staying with us. We appreciate your time and attention. And we'll be back again soon with more updates. Until then, please stay safe and good night.